We're back in Hillsbrad. Gonna try a quest we skipped over because it was too difficult when we were an appropriate level. So we'll go try and do these. Probably won't get too much experience since they're level 32 and level 34 quests. That's assuming we can even complete them, but we'll give it a try. I'm kind of at a point where there's not much I can do at my level, so it's going to be a little bit of a struggle or a grind. I think once I hit level 40 it'll be fine, but the next two levels will be a little bit challenging. Just from a, finding quest perspective. Probably what I should be doing is just grinding it out in groups in Scarlet Monastery. Yeah, library would be good. Armory. Armory's a little bit high. Even graveyard you can do at level 38, but anyway. There's not really... there are a lot of level 30 to 40 zones, but not enough quests in them to avoid a bit of a grind. But it's fine. Pick up some herbs while we're here. Oh, not getting skill points from bruiseweed anymore. I might need it anyway. I am just about caught up in herbalism. Alchemy has fallen a bit behind. Let's see, what could I make? Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more briar thorn than I have right now. Easiest thing to do would just be to buy it on the auction house. It's not super expensive. I was looking yesterday. But every gold I spend, just delays getting my mount longer and longer, so it'll be alright. I have to wait till level 60 to finish alchemy, it's okay. Yeah, most of this stuff is gray now. Oh, speaking of Briarthorn. Yeah, it's used for a lot. Had to grind out lesser healing potions even though they were green. Had to push those out for skill points because the only other option was the swim speed potion, which requires fishing or buying fish or blackmouth oil, either one. Alright, level 32. Do I need to go in here? Yes. Yeah, I'll probably put 2, but it's fine. And they're definitely gonna run, so... Oh, now we got 3. Stone Cold Totem went down pretty fast. 2 people hitting on it. Yeah, it was sloppy picking up the patrol. But again, they're at level 32, so and the drop rate seems good on the tokens. Bloodstone marble. I don't know who drops that. This way, please. Or not. Oh. Forgot about these things. They actually kind of a problem. Unless you know you're 6 levels above the mob in question. I think they'll just keep summoning them over and over and over. Just have memories of seeing someone running with like 5 of them behind them. Come on, Richter. He's undead, so he shouldn't run. We'll see. Okay, never mind. I mean, it does say he's humanoid, but he looks undead. Gonna have to clear out inventory space. Oh. And token going gray mobs never change. I can get rid of that. Only other option is to try and find a leather worker who needs it. She runs pretty fast even with the Flame Totem effect on her. I don't know. I'm just gonna get rid of some of these healing potions. Should have mailed food to my alt. Oh, come on now. Just casually running through walls. More stone tokens. But do I need any? Fine. Goodbye. Still need the bloodstone oval, which is over here. Get in this place. He actually did some damage. These do not like to be pulled. Alright, fine. Yeah, pulling through the floor. That's perfect. Kinda low on mana here, so it's not ideal. This area is just so buggy. I mean, I guess... No, there aren't actually holes in the floor. There's just a visual on the texture that makes it look like there is. Yeah, I think it's kind of... Anyway. I might have to switch to her. She's just nuking me. Come on now. Actually kind of lucky he decided to run, because they definitely could have killed me there. Alright, I know I need to eat and drink, but I have a feeling they're going to respawn very quickly. Oh, this doesn't start a quest, it's just an RP thing. Alright. Let's leave. Two more tokens, then we're done. Again, I don't expect I'll get much experience for this, but I'm just scraping the bottom of the barrel on quests at level 38, so says he attempts to run away from here, but then he just stood there. Alright, that'll do. There's no way I could have done that quest at level 32. It might have been a struggle even with one other person. It might have taken two. Kinda surprised I haven't seen any other players. The anniversary server is typically pretty busy, even in the early morning. Booze weed. I think I'll end up using this eventually, but I don't know what. Oh, yeah, I need it for the healing potions, which I'll have to make a lot of. But Briarthorn is really what I'm lacking. I think I have a lot of bruiseweed in the bank, but I don't have a lot of Briarthorn. I think I'm pretty good on King's Blood too. Inventory is full. Perfect. I don't think I need this journal for any quest, right? I don't know. I'm never ever going back to that room again, so just gonna hold on to it for a second. I don't think Shadow Silk sells for a lot on the auction house, so goodbye. Oh, Midsummer Festival stuff is starting. It was Summer Solstice yesterday, so that makes sense. Maybe it's been going on for a while and I just haven't noticed. Turn in these shards, free up a little inventory space. Oh, it wants me to go back to where I just came from.
And you are. Farewell. Trust no one.
I think I'm actually gonna do that. Again, just because getting
Speak quickly.
to 40, otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a struggle.
Watch.
There's some stuff in Hammerfall I can do. But Firethorn. But like in Stranglethorn Vale, most of what I have left there is level 40-ish. Level 35. Yeah, should be fine. And I think that will be it for Terran Mill. We can head over to Arathi Islands. There's some quest that sends you up here that I haven't gotten, and I don't remember who gives it to you. There's like a group of bandits up in this area, I think, or this area. Huh. But no one's given me that quest. Maybe it's an alliance quest? Oh, someone's farming for that rod. Good luck, buddy. It's the worst quest in the game. I think it's like a 3% drop rate. Just brutal. Clearly they were like, okay, we don't have enough quests to get people to level 30 or whatever it is. So let's create one where they have to farm 200 mobs to get one item. And then the players will get experience that way. Tournament camp, lovely. Well, I'm back. Level 40. Yeah, see, this is one of the very frustrating things about WoW Classic. You've got a level 40 in the mix with all of these level 34s, 35s. It's just straight up trolling people. I don't get it. What is he immune to? It's not fire. Maybe it's the bleed effect from the weapon? I don't think he can be immune to Wind Fury, because that's my spell, it's not his. of opening. I'm gonna have to end up ditching all this stuff, but I'll pick it up in the meantime. Oh, it was my lightning shield that he was immune to. Because it's nature damage and it's an earth elemental. That makes sense. You usually don't even keep our shield up just because it's so mana costly. But if I'm sitting at full mana, I'll go ahead and cast it. The summoners don't run. No, someone else is here. Wow. I'm confused though. These are not the Kirin Tor who were later allied with? Oh, come on. I don't know what she was casting there, but it was a very long cast time. Which makes me think it might have been a doozy. I wish she was summoning reinforcements. That would not have been good. Right, I need one more summoner and a lot more elementals. Inventory is full. I don't think his aggro range should be that high. pretty dark. Yeah, what is it with these? Alright. Didn't I get something that can unlock? Oh, that's just a random block, though. It's not a container. What about this? None of these either. Okay. Oh, here we go. Haven't gotten a single bracer of earth lightning. Which is not promising. Alright, well, Totem's gonna pull that bear. Yeah, someone else is farming the elementals. Very quickly, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it's the rogue. Oh, no, it's the druid, actually. And he's level 60, of course. Yeah, he's gonna kill them faster than they respawn. Maybe he needs elemental earth, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, because just like 2 level 38s farming these, they would probably respawn just as quickly as we eliminate them, but not with the level 60 who's just gonna one-shot everything. So what I'm saying is... might not be able to finish this quest now. Oh, level 40. See, the aggro range of that level 40 is less than the aggro range of some of these level 35 workers. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Maybe he's not aggressive, even though he's red. Alright, I'm just going to satisfy my curiosity and see if he... Okay, he's not aggressive. Maybe he's needed for an alliance quest or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this if this druid is farming all these. I think he's probably farming for elemental earth, but I don't know. I don't think he's doing the quest. Unless he's just trying to complete every quest in the game for some reason. There was the rogue briefly. Yeah, the earth elementals aren't going to respawn fast enough. Alright. I think back to Arathi we go. Yeah. At Anchor. Something about these mobs. Actually, that seemed pretty long too. Maybe my sense of scale is just off. No. No bindings. So I think I've killed like 8 of them so far without a single drop. Alright. You're just an annoyance, sir. Actually curious enough to look on Wowhead and see what the drop rate is on those. What are they called? Bracers of Earth Binding. Traces of Earth. It says 23%. Just not that bad. Not as bad as you would think based on my luck so far. That still means you need to farm like, what, 30 of these? 32? I haven't seen the druid. So maybe he's gone. In any case, maybe, well, it's not two separate quests, it's one quest. So you both need to eliminate 12 of them and get the bindings. Now there's one. There's an X here. Oh, the X is not as good as what I'm using, but it should sell for about a gold, I would think. It's actually hurt a little bit. No. No. Just pretty bad luck, really. Stoneclaw here, and I will be right back. Yeah, our luck has definitely changed on the bracers. So maybe it is like a level, not a level, like a 20 to 25% drop rate. Just got bad luck to start, and now we're making up for it, getting back to the average. WoW has always kind of felt a little bit like that. Like their RNG is actually not very random. You know, 20 years ago when I was in a guild running Molten Core, we never got a single binding for the, what's that weapon everyone likes? I want to say it's Wind Fury, but it's not Wind Fury. It was the one legendary item. Ashbringer. No, that's not it. Sod. Thunder Fury. Yeah, we never got a single binding. Meanwhile, other guilds that had Molten Core on farm got like 2 or 3. No, even more than that, I think. Because they were about to let one of their hunters have it as a joke. They wouldn't have really done that, but they threatened to. We couldn't even get one of the 2 bindings in our guild. So. All right. Actually, Actually, kind of glad we got that done. I think if there's any quest after this that brings us back, it's gonna be involving an elite mob, which we won't do. That is another downside of Classic. You do a quest series, and then you get to the final one that usually has the best reward and also wraps up the story. And you can't solo it because it's an elite, or it's like 3 or 4 mobs. Hey, Smoke Fury, yeah. Leveling a Shaman. Do you play WoW? I have to admit, if I were to go back and do it all over again, I might pick a different class, but at this point, with the leveling pace of WoW Classic, I think I'm just going to stick with the Shaman. So, you know, the hybrid class is strong in a few areas, but doesn't excel in any one particular area. Let's see. Yeah, they're a good support class, particularly for warriors. Wind Fury is amazing. Here we go. Failed attempts. My inventory might also be full. Let's see. Yes, it is. So I can't even pick this up. I don't need deep rock salt. Yeah, warriors and rogues are pretty happy to have a shaman in their group, I think. Pump the deeps. So you have an orc warrior, I assume? Yeah, elemental is probably the way to go. For leveling purposes, I've got an enhancement build, but I don't think there's too much reason to stay enhancement once you hit level 60. Yeah, so you do arenas mostly? Or just PvP in general?
Hello. What do you require? Victory for Sylvanus.
Okay, I think that finishes that quest series. Sell some of this stuff.
Quick about your business.
Oh, I thought this would sell for more. Alright. I never did see any Dalaran containers. Oh yeah, Mr. Pandaria is coming soon. Sorry, what's NS? Is that a private server?
Embrace the shadow.
Night Slayer. Okay. Still a bit low for this. I'm on
And you are.
I think I'm on Dream Scythe, the PvE server, whichever one that is.
Dark lady, watch over.
Back in the day, I did level on PvP servers, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I have the time. Oh, missing out on some herbs. Don't feel like I have the time to like level and also, you know, get ganked occasionally by level 60s. Yeah, definitely on the PvE server, which I think is Dream Scythe, right? And the anniversary servers are pretty busy, I think. So even harder to just do questing if you don't want to do PvP. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, but no worries. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Just grind it out. I can't really say if I see more Horde or Alliance while I'm leveling. I think Horde. But that may just be because I'm leveling in areas that Horde tend to use the most. I do see a fair amount of Alliance, so maybe the server is relatively balanced. What are things like on Night Slayer? Is there more Horde or Alliance?
What's beyond your mind? Be seeing ya.
Wants me to go into Stormguard. I should pretty soon be able to... Let's see, I don't think my first aid is quite high enough yet. I think you actually have to hit 225, the max, before you can come and do this trauma quest.
What is it? Victory for Sylvanas.
Or maybe I hit that backwards. Oh, it's pretty even, okay. No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's what PvP servers are for, right? There are some days, though, I just have, you know, like 30 minutes to log on and grind a little bit, so... For that purpose, I just prefer PvE. And also, I mean, you can never really be sure how the servers are going to end up in terms of balance. It seems like the anniversary servers are pretty even, but you know, back in the day when everyone was split among 10 different servers, there were some where I think either Alliance or Horde would have 80% of the population, which just makes things kind of terrible for everyone. Let's see. We can go ahead and grab this one. That's pretty funny. Sounds like they kind of deserved it. Yeah, let's see. I haven't done too much layer hopping, though there are times it would have been really useful. Pull this guy. A lot of patrols here. Oh yeah, that happens on Classic a lot, right? AV has always been pretty popular for the honor grind. At least, you know, in my experience in Classic, it's been popular for the honor grind. Which I would say it's the, it's the PvP I would queue for the most was probably AV. Yeah, AV, yeah, that's definitely fair. I think, Arathi Basin is definitely more strategic. Actually requires some coordination. AV, you know, you just kind of queue up and mindlessly do the same thing over and over. I mean, it definitely helps if you follow a plan and coordinate, but it's hard to get 40 people on the same page. That's probably also why I didn't play AB too much. Because if you get queued against a coordinated group, like, there's no way your pug is gonna win. I would say it's pretty much the same with Warsong Gulch. Pre-made groups tend to do a lot better than pugs. Which, I mean, is how it should be. The team that's better coordinated has the most success. Where is this Kanata person? Apparently not there. What about Fardell? Guess he's in the barn. Probably with 10 other mobs. These are all gray, unfortunately. Yeah, you too. Have a great day. Thanks for dropping in. It's nice chatting with you. wondering if Questy has this wrong. 'Cause I don't see any of these people. I guess it's possible that mage just killed all of them. But I think he's mostly farming the just regular mobs. I think he's like running into the barn. There's not much reason to stay here. Check Wildhead real quick and see if these mobs are actually in this area. Let's see. Switch over to Classic. Maybe they patrol around. Cannot, well, Kanata doesn't. Kanata stays up in that corner area. There's Marcel. I'll have to collect. Yeah, I've got inventory space. Shouldn't be a problem. Thank you, sir. So we still need... Yeah, he patrols around, it looks like. Kanata should be here, though. In fact, yeah, she's there right now. I don't think I can pull her by herself. Well, maybe if I... Yeah. Hey, not bad. Disarm. she does look like a rogue, dual wielding daggers. And I don't want to put down a fire totem because it's just going to pull that spider over there. Thank you. Alright, the last guy does patrol around a little bit. Gonna have to use my macro here. Nope. That mage probably got him earlier when he was farming everyone. Yeah, he's... No, he was over there. Fine. I'll just wait. Fortunately, all the laborers are gray. Wow. I mean, I'm not opposed to helping out the mage, but if I heal him and pull aggro, it doesn't actually help him at all. He needs the mobs to move in a predictable pattern. That's like the whole routine. Know exactly where he respawns, otherwise I would just camp right there. I think it probably is either right here or... Range of these patrols is pretty brutal. Fire totem just pieced out. I mean, their path is very long. Not that their aggro range is huge. It's just their patrol is extensive. Alright. I'll just do a circle. Thank you, Fire Totem. Oh no. Right. Oh, there's Fardell. Alright. Need to grab him before the mage starts his rotation. Perfect. I'm gonna go turn this in just so I can free up some inventory space before I go down and do this. It's kind of a waste of time, but yeah, I haven't gotten a single bag. No, I take that back. I've gotten one bag to drop off of mobs. Everything else I've had to purchase from the auction house. Which is why I'm still using, you know, 3 8-slot bags. where do I turn this in? Oh. You turn that quest in Undercity. Alright, so much for that plan.
Loktar.
Eight.
For the Horde.
Oh. I'm not gonna fly back to Undercity right now. Yeah, I'll send the wool to my bank alt. You can actually get a little bit of money in the auction house for wool. Probably have to create another bank alt just for herbs. That's silly, but it is what it is. Maybe I should just do this while I'm over here. Oh, I remember something I really hate about these. They run either very early or very fast. Or both. Yeah, both. Yeah, the last time I did this quest, it was on my classic warrior. And it was a struggle. I guess I could have used hamstring, but I was probably in, I don't know, Zerker stance or something. For some reason it was, I remember it being annoying. Still trying to get up to this herb. And we got some old thorn over here. where. Ah, there it is. I've not gotten a single mote. My recollection, which may be incorrect, is that there's some other quest that makes you go into this cave up here. So I'll eventually have to farm a lot of those mobs anyway, so rather than do it twice, I'll just leave for now. Although it may be that I need to do this quest and then it will give me the quest to go back in. I honestly don't remember. But for now, I don't want to farm 200 of those mobs just to have to do it all over again. I've talked about this before. Something is bugged in Questy where it thinks mobs all over the place have this crystal in the mountains west. I almost want to do the quest just so it stops appearing everywhere, like Stranglethorn Vale. But it says it starts with this shard that I already... Alright. Well, I'm in the right place. Oops. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. At least not yet. I might have to do a couple of prerequisites first. Oh, it is a raptor. Frost shock doesn't do any damage at all. Okay. I actually think, I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah. I'm going to go turn in that quest in Undercity, and there's a lot of farming to be done. Once I hit level 40, I should be able to go back and do some more Stranglethorn Veil stuff. But until then, it's going to be a bit of a grind. I'll try and do a lot of it off stream, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks very much, and see you next time.